Greetings, denizens of the digital world. It is I, the Serial Killer, coming to you on day 33 of the year of vlogging dangerously. And let's see. I don't know if it's ironic, because it sounds almost ironic in the sense of the old Alanis Morissette song, in that it's not really ironic as coincidental, but here I am today. I had my appointment with the gastro specialist, who has ordered a round of testing, but tells me he doesn't think it's a gastrointestinal thing. Great. More unknowns about my health situation. And I had told him that I'm feeling better in general these days, which I am. I'm feeling much better in general. I haven't been sick as often, and not even an hour later, I felt like throwing up like a bastard. Now, that might have been the burger I had for lunch, because, gotta stray every once in a while. Can't exactly be a crazy diet fanatic very shortly after being an absolute horrible eater. But, yeah, it might have been the burger. It might have been a little bit of lack of sleep, but God, did I feel like a wreck today. So much so that I haven't done anything to work out yet. I'm probably going to go for a ridiculously late middle of the night walk and at least have done something. We'll see. So, the topic for today, because I just randomly popped onto CNN, which gives me topic ideas, it seems, and I like to keep somewhat informed from an American perspective of what the world is. I'm seem to be very good at keeping my own Canadian perspective without looking at the news, because the news up here is weird and I don't really like it, in that it just seems to focus on, well, politics entirely too much, and then goes all, wah, America doesn't like us, so often that it's just sad. But anyway, that's not what I was going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about is Twitter. Did you know that both the Pope and the Dalai Lama have Twitter accounts? I didn't, and that actually fascinates me. Now, of course, they're probably managed by someone on their staff, but the fact that this social media has been embraced by figures of religious significance, but not only religious significance, but members of institutions that are traditionally entrenched in one mindset that is very, I'm not going to say ancient, but old. An older mindset, a traditionalist mindset. They're embracing social media in a way, is crazy, and it's interesting. And it's kind of makes me sad, because I haven't really embraced that form of social media very much at all myself. I seem to be more old-fashioned than the Pope. I mean, I had a Twitter account for a while as a joke. It was very, very goofy. It was from the perspective of a zombie god that was in a live-action role-play thing. I'm bouncing. In a live-action role-play that I participated in. So yes, the Zomblor had a Twitter presence. Not even me. The zombie god that I play. Look at my hands. Look at my hands. The zombie god that I play that occasionally sounds like Jean-Luc Picard, as good as I can do a Jean-Luc Picard impersonation, had a Twitter feed that was mainly meant to poke fun, well, not poke fun, but to poke at other characters in the live-action roleplay who had no access to social media in the first place. He had a Twitter feed. I don't. I'm not good for Facebook either. I read everything on Facebook. Don't think I don't read your stuff. I just don't comment often, and I don't post much about myself on it. I have direct conversations with a lot of people online, but I don't do too much. This is the most social media I have ever embraced, YouTubing. And hell, look at my track record. For years I didn't do anything with this channel. It just sat stagnant, and now, well, hey, I've managed 33 days in a row. So at least I'm doing this, but yeah. And then there's the other people on the list, like Mark Zuckerberg had a Twitter feed, and everybody's like, Mark Zuckerberg did Facebook, blah, blah. He's entrenched in that. No. Not only did he have a Facebook, he had a Google Plus page. A Google Plus page. Google Plus is his biggest competitor, and he was the most followed person on it, which only draws attention to Facebook. So that's canny. That's smart. That's being on the pulse of things and drawing relevance again to his own invention. So great. What are the other lists? I get Hugh Hefner, who gives a rat's ass. The Queen of Jordan. That's kind of cool. Stan Lee. Yeah, okay. And then Don Rickles. Don Rickles was a comedy legend in the 50s. Well, okay, he broke into comedy in the 50s. He's a 1950s comedy legend, and he's on Twitter. Twitter. I'm too easily amused right now because I'm not feeling sick anymore. I'm not feeling sick right now, but I was earlier. So yes. I'm probably going to do that late night walk thing, then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake my ass up fairly early. I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to hit the first of the planned workout routines that that Scott from the PSP department, or from the base gym, has put together for me. Because you know what? I like this idea. I'm not a weight room person. I've never been one. I vaguely recall doing a few workouts where people have showed me good, simple workouts, and I just didn't do them. But this is a time I need to embrace it. I'm 31 years old. I'll be 32 very soon. I'm not going to get less fat without some effort. Time to put the fucking effort in, right? And yeah, today I was just too pukey to do anything. That's my own fucking fault. So it's a bit of my body, a bit of my own fault. And it's also fun to learn that, you know, on my days off, I've been given, you know, the week that I had off, because I took some annual leave, it just happened to be that I got scheduled a C7 shoot on that week off. It's like, yes, you took time off, so you want to do something with that time off, but oh, you got to go to work for it. Fun. Anyway, as usual, I've been the Serial Killer. Questions, comments, concerns, death threats, put them down below. Hey, look, I actually made a gesture that makes sense. Down below. And I will catch you tomorrow. Ooh, I forgot to click the button.